Hello YouTube. Have you ever tried to explain fibromyalgia to somebody and see their glaze go over? No idea what you're talking about. Ever get the feeling that people don't believe you, believe the pain that you're going through, the suffering that you suffer every day? They can't grasp it. That's the feeling that I get when I'm talking to people. So, like, you see those people that have the fake pregnancy belly so that the husband can see what it's like, or you have the person going around with the blindfold on to see what it's like to be blind, headphones on so you see what it's like to be deaf, things like that. I decided to do the similar thing for fibromyalgia. Now, it looks sadistic, and that's because it is. The best thing to do is just to show you it. This is what it's like having fibromyalgia on a daily basis. It's no joke. This is exactly how I feel on a daily basis. These are the screws that are going into my body. This is how it feels like. For you, it probably feels like a pinprick if you don't have fibromyalgia. However, for me that has it, this is what it feels like. Joints is the worst point. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, hips, knees, ankles. This is where it feels like I've got this many screws in every day. Each one on this has got a larger screw. The reason for that is because once it's on, you would take the larger screw and drill it in right till it hits the bone and then gets in there. Then try and walk with that. And this is before you add the fatigue that we have every day. To put it into perspective, imagine going for a run, 20 miles, 32 kilometers, while wearing this in your body. This is what fibromyalgia feels like. Add to that the flu, the worst flu you've ever had, where your body aches, you feel like you've been hit by a bus. Times it by 10. Then put this on. Imagine having one of those for your legs as well. Every time you walk, this is going into your joints. It's hurting you. This is what fibromyalgia is like. I understand that you can't see it, but it doesn't mean that we're lying. It doesn't mean that we're making it up. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like to have fibromyalgia. It's a horrendous, horrendous disease. And that's before you start adding everything else to it. Takes your life, your job, your money, your finances. It destroys you. The constant fatigue. And then add on to all of that, the fact that you then can't sleep. You never get into the deep sleep where your body would be repairing itself. This is what fibromyalgia does. Add on to that, you get fibro fog. And that's when your mind goes blank for no specific reason. Yes, everybody gets that once in a while. I'm talking about 5 times in a conversation where your mind just goes blank. You can't remember. Shoulder. This is just at the elbow. There's probably, I don't know, 50, 60 screws here. This is what fibromyalgia feels like. Now, imagine these being screwed into your joints, and then you walk. This is what fibromyalgia is. This is what we live with daily. This is what we cope with on a daily basis. You don't see that because when we're able to get the energy and the guts and the anxiety is not there on that day, or even less than what it is usually, and the depression has subsided enough that you can go out, then you go out, you smile, and that's what you see. You see us when we're at our very, very best. But then what you don't see is when we're at home in tears, where we can't walk to the bathroom for the next 3 weeks. That's fibromyalgia. That's what it does to you. This is what it's like. This is what it does to us on a daily basis. So the next time that you say to somebody that has fibromyalgia, it's in your head, well then I want you to wear this. I'm not saying drill the screws into you, although I'd like to personally. This is fibromyalgia.